I'm Larry London, and it's time for Border Crossings on VOA TV. Today, we welcome alternative rock band Switchfoot. Known for their 2003 mega hits, Dare You to Move and Meant to Live, Switchfoot are on the road in support of their new CD, Fading West. The CD was inspired by a film, which the band produced and star in. From the Grammy nomination to today's new album, we will cover it all. So stay tuned for our guest, Switchfoot, on Border Crossings. We'd like to welcome to the studio Switchfoot. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
It's great to have you guys in our studio. Congratulations on all the success. I mean, 17 years together, I think what I read was something like 17 years you've been doing this?
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
71 years.
71 years. That's what it feels like.
71 years. Really? But I think that, yeah. No, it's amazing. I mean, to be able to do what you love for a living and to be doing it with friends, I mean, what more could you want?
Well, you're also in the band with your brother. Right?
I said friends.
Friends. Oh,
I forgot to mention family. Yeah, so, yeah.
You try to keep those on the same page. Now, how did you guys make this decision that you not only wanted to be siblings, but you wanted to work together? You wanted to make a band.
I did not want to be siblings.
You did. That was unfortunately not a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's great. I mean, you know, it's not without disagreements from time to time, but we grew up in bands, you know, all through high school and junior high. Actually, first band was in junior high. It was a Led Zeppelin cover band.
Really?
So,
back before our voices changed, you know, you can hit those high notes.
That was before Chin Up? Before you put together Chin
you
Up?
did your homework. Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I know you guys. I know the story. We've been listening to your music for a long time. You guys, you know, won a Grammy a number of years ago. But you won a Grammy for a gospel category. And I know that, you know, you kind of don't particularly like to be labeled a Christian rock band, but that seems to be what people call you. Usually, that's what I hear is Christian rockers, Switchfoot, but that's not really the only thing you do.
Well, I mean, I think, first of all, we're always honored to be affiliated with the name of Christ. I feel like, you know, for me, that's a hero of mine who stood up for the poor and the oppressed, and so it's absolutely a huge part of my faith and what we sing about. I think to kind of, I guess to be blunt, you have the concept that's kind of more of a box to sell things, and I'm a little bit leery of putting my faith in a box to sell things. And you know, for me, it's more of it's a faith, not a genre. And you know, but at the same time, we want everyone to be invited to the party. So I guess I was just thinking about the fact that Elvis only won 2 Grammys. And both of them were for gospel, so
right.
we're in good company.
That's right. It's not bad. Not a bad comparison. We've had a number of groups who have had, you know, faith-based success that extend beyond faith-based music. Third Day is one they were in not too long ago. We've had Creed on before. Quite a number, or Lion K, a number of bands like yourselves. Now, you guys have been doing this, as I mentioned, a long time. In the 9th album, you've just put out the EP. The 9th album's coming out, and you've got a film as well. Which is, you know, a documentary of sorts?
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that. The film is it's a surfing film. Kind of grew up surfing and watching these surf documentaries thinking, man, that's kind of similar to what we do, you know, chasing songs around the world. And so we thought, we love surfing. Let's make a film about chasing waves and music all around the globe, and that's exactly what it is.
But we're going to get more into it, as you mentioned, as we go throughout the next half hour. So much to talk about with you guys and your charity work and your music and whatnot. But I'd like to hear some music now. If you wouldn't mind doing a song for us, that'd be great.
I would not mind. I got this here guitar.
That's what put you to work.
Let's do it.
Switchfoot on the Voice of America.
Fumbling his confidence and wondering why the world is passing by. Hoping that he's bent for more than arguments and failed attempts to fly high, fly high. Oh, we were meant to live lost ourselves somewhere we live inside. Dreaming about providence and whether mice and men have got a second child. Living with the eyes half open, maybe we're bent and broken. Broken. Oh, we were meant to live so much more. Have we lost ourselves somewhere we live inside? Somewhere we live inside. We were meant to live so much more. Have we lost ourselves somewhere we live inside? We want more than this world's got to offer. We want more than this world's got to offer. Yeah, we want more than the wars of our fathers. Everything inside, it screams for second life. Yeah, we were meant to live for so much more. Have we lost ourselves? We were meant to live for so much more. Have we lost ourselves? We were meant to live for so much more. Have we lost ourselves? We were meant to live. We were meant to live.
All right, big hit for Switchfoot. A number of years ago, 2003, bringing back a few memories. Meant to Live and Dare You to Move was out the same year. Now, how does the new album Fading West compare to The Beautiful Letdown?
Oh man, I think one of the reasons why we're still a band is you kind of have to push yourself, you challenge yourself, you know. So with Fading West, the movie, you have these big sweeping vistas of Bali, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, you know, places that feel pretty far from Southern California where we grew up. And so the music feels like it needs to accompany that. Mm-hmm. And so to do that, we figured, let's put away the traditional instruments that we're used to using, you know, electric guitars and drums and bass, and mm-hmm. and let's push ourselves musically. So I think as far as the sonic textures on Fading West, it's worlds away, literally, mm-hmm. from Beautiful Letdown.
We actually made a rule to put guitars on last, only if it needed it.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is an interesting process. Yeah. It sounds like you created the idea for the film before you actually put together and created the idea for the album. You said, let's make this film about this, and then the music came after.
Yeah.
Well, they were pretty connected, actually. I mean, the entire film, we're chasing songs around the globe, so mm-hmm. intentionally putting ourselves in different places, different cultures, different environments, and mm-hmm. being inspired by where we are and writing on location. And I don't think we could have made this record any other way.
And so, I mean, when did you guys get interested in surfing? When you were young in school or after school? Or?
Yeah, you know that Led Zeppelin cover band we talked about
mm-hmm.
in junior high? The same year mm-hmm. was the year that I discovered Tom Curran
mm-hmm.
and started surfing. So it's all junior high, you know, pivotal moments for me, you know. Yeah, guitar and a surfboard.
So tell me about the movie. I mean, I understand you guys actually don't have an opening act on your tour. The movie is the opening act.
Right. Yeah, that's right. You know, we wanted to bring a kind of a California campfire vibe across the country, and we figured, you know, the movie certainly has a lot of that in it. The brotherhood that we are as mm-hmm. a band, and we figured, let's go to these venerable old theaters and bring a slice of California and show the movie, mm-hmm. and then it's not quite this stripped down, but it's a little bit more stripped down what we're doing, and we bring you know, certain elements from the movie out with us. We got some of the lights from the old Johnny Carson set, so it looks a little bit more like a movie set. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you filmed it, as you mentioned earlier, in quite a few different locations. You were in New Zealand, Australia, and a number of other places as well. You went to Africa?
Yeah.
South
So tell me about that. We're broadcasting there, so people would like to know, why were you in their country? You know, what was going on there?
How you doing, South Africa? Yeah, we love it down there. It's actually our second trip, but our first trip to actually play shows. The first time we went down there was probably, 7 years ago, and we met this incredible choir down there from Kaimundi, the Kuyasa Kids. It's a little township outside of Stellenbosch near Cape Town, and these kids are just incredible. You know, they're surrounded by a lot of hardships that I'll never know, I'll never have to face, and yet at the same time they have more hope in their eyes than maybe I'll ever have, you know. And so it's a very inspiring place. You know, one of the songs in the movie and on our CD came from there, you know, directly from there. We actually got to bring the kids up on stage with us for our set, you know, and those are experiences that you know, they're once in a lifetime opportunities for us as musicians to be able to connect with somebody halfway around the planet and find common ground. I think that's kind of what the movie's about in many ways, you know.
All right, that's great. Well, that leads us right into another song, if you guys wouldn't mind doing something for us.
Yeah, let's do a new one.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. So this is a lot of movies about identity. This is a song called Who We Are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we were just kids, just living in wide-eyed, innocent minivan floor like a tenement. We were just kids who believed in more than just dreams and more than just justify ends to a mean, with the sky wide open like a child, eyes open like a child, unbroken by the wheels gone by. We know who we are in the fever of our youth. We are nothing left to lose. Who we are, there's still time enough to choose. Who we are, who we are, who we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hell, we were just kids, just limited, misfit, itinerant, outcast, singing about the dissonance. We were just kids, wide open like a child, eyes open like a child, unbroken by the wheels gone by. We know who we are in the fever of our youth. Who we are nothing left to lose. Who we are, there's still time enough to choose. Who we are, who we are, who we are, who we are. They said it's complicated, they said we'd never make it this far, but we are. They said the fight would break us, but the struggle helped to make who we are. Who we are, who we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who we are in the fever of our youth. Who we are nothing left to lose. Who we are, there's still time enough to choose. Who we are, who we are, who we are. I wanted more than just a feeling. I wanted more than just a season. That we become what we believe in. Who we are, who we are.
That's right, it's Border Crossings, and we want to hear from you. Join us on Facebook at facebook.com/VOA Larry London. Join the conversation with Larry London and the whole Border Crossings team and tell us what you'd like to hear. Check out Larry's interviews with some of the most interesting and engaging artists on the scene today. And not only interviews, you'll find exciting performances recorded right here at VOA Studio number 4. Don't miss our Border Crossings Twitter feed at BCVOA. Be sure to visit our website at www.voamusicmix.net. And you can always reach us via email at bordercrossings@voa.gov. Border Crossings, today's music for today's audience at VOA's Music Alley.
Switchfoot. Everybody's clapping all around the world right now and cheering for you guys. And is the tour right now an international tour? Is it just here in the U.S.?
So this is the U.S. leg, and yeah, I mean we're on Border Crossings. We got to talk about borders. We love international touring, and you know, since most of the movie takes place overseas, we can't wait to bring it there.
That sounds like it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
To actually go back to the places where you made the movie, and there they are up on the screen.
Yeah. Careful, you're in the film, right?
That's it, right. Watch what you do. It's Switchfoot in the studio. Fading West is the new album. Now, for a band, most of you guys, it's the original group, original members, right? I mean, for 17 years, you've been together. How did you make this work this long? I mean, so many bands are struggling to keep things together and go through member changes, and I mean, it's not an easy industry to work together because you're all creative, you have differances and whatnot. So what's the secret to your success?
I mean, it is a gift, you know. Most bands don't last this long, and really thankful. I think it helps that we surf and we have something outside of music that when life gets hectic, we can kind of pull back, and wherever we are, if we can find an ocean, it feels like home, you know. And I think there's a lot of respect that we have for each other, and obviously we've been through a lot of peaks and valleys, and I think, you know, carried each other through those enough times that there's a pretty strong bond that's formed through the years.
Now, you talk about kids. Now, you all three have children, correct? Is that
different children?
Well, of course. But you know, I read also in your bio where you guys work hard to try and balance family life and professional life, because it's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, that is difficult when you're traveling a lot.
I think. Yeah, that's not even. You don't have to be in a rock band to.
That's something people
have that challenge.
You know, watching this, I'm sure, can experience that too. You know, this broadcast, but it just takes intentionality, and focus, and just you know, letting your family know where your priorities are, and it's a cool thing because you know, all of our families support what we do. They're not home whining. They're at home kind of cheering for us and supporting what we do, which really means a lot. You know, couldn't do it without them.
Now, who does most of the songwriting? Is it a group effort? Is one person responsible for the melody and another for the lyrics, or how does?
Well,
or
tell
one
me
does
which
it
one
all?
you like, and we'll tell you which one.
I like all your music.
All right,
really?
and I write it.
You
all
write
of
it all.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
No. I write a lot of it, and but it's a collaborative effort. Even today, working up that last song, you know, you have this idea, you have lyrics, you've got melody, but presenting it on the CD is one thing. Presenting it with just the three of us instead of five of us, that's another thing. And we're always trying to make things better, you know. And so I usually, I guess I plant the seed, and then we all kind of figure it out from there.
Now, you've played the 50,000 people, you know, festivals, and you've played the smaller clubs with 500 people.
This is a small, intimate show.
Very intimate.
One person.
Because you're playing to one.
Yeah.
So which do you prefer, the smaller, intimate setting, or the, you know, there's 50,000, 100,000 screaming people?
I like them both.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thankful that we get to do both. In fact, on tour, many times we'll go from doing a really huge show for 50,000 people to playing for one's a little intimate.
Yeah,
I like more than one.
Intimate, right?
But you know, like
I can't leave the room. To go to the bathroom.
Yeah. But maybe, you know, like a small 200-person club. I love it both, and going back and forth, you really get to see, you know, what's good about each one.
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. I mean, like I said, you guys have been making great music for a long time, and I know it's a challenge to stay, you know, relevant, to stay on cutting edge, to keep current and sing about your beliefs and your feelings, whether they be your family, your religion, your experiences, other people's experiences, whatever. So in the songwriting process, do you find it easy to come up with songs? Where do you get your inspiration?
That's a great question. You know, certainly a lot of our songs have, you know, spiritual elements to them. I feel like, you know, music for me is a way to talk about the things I don't understand. And God would certainly be one of those things. I'd put in that list. I'd put maybe politics. I mean, we do have the country back up and running.
Yeah,
that's
finally.
a good thing. I'd put in that list women. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That'll keep you. You want some inspiration for songs, something you don't understand. And I'd also put maybe death. I mean, there's so many things in our world that for me are challenging, and I look at them and I can't find a solution for what we experienced in Africa. There's no like quick, easy way to say, oh, this is our answer. There is no answer. It's how do you embrace that? And I think music can actually be a vehicle to discuss these things better than anything. So that's what keeps me writing as a songwriter.
Now, I have an email that came to us from a listener in China, and they asked the question, I think I know the answer, but Switchfoot, the name, where did it come from? It's a surf term, I assume.
Yes.
So, see, I
had
can't
a
put
prize,
anything past me.
I would.
Wow.
No, you did your homework for sure.
I did my homework.
Yeah.
And shockingly as it may be, it's switching your feet
Whoa.
on the board.
Who would have thought?
Mind blown, right?
Yeah.
Now, where do you enjoy playing internationally the most? Because since we're broadcasting to an international audience, and have you ever gotten inspiration from a visit somewhere for a song?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this whole new record.
The whole new record
Right, of
would
course,
be
yeah.
inspired
All these different
by
places.
Yeah, I mean, different places inspire you in different ways. Bali comes to the top of my head. It's
Europe
in the movie.
is amazing. Europe is great.
All over, yeah. Germany and the UK. I mean,
Australia.
you're talking to guys that like, you have these really deep, amazing connections that you have experienced around the world. I can't think. I mean,
Philippines were insane.
yeah,
We had
our
some great shows there.
Yeah, huge audience there.
Yeah.
for our
keyboard
show.
player
Really
there
cool.
is he's actually he
In
was born in
Malaysia.
Manila, so
amazing. Even South
Wow.
America.
yeah.
All over.
Now, what must be really gratifying is you go somewhere that English isn't really spoken as the first language,
Yeah.
but they know the words to all your songs and they
Yeah.
sing everything, and it's like that
Fascinating.
must make you feel great.
It's the funny thing is that you forget, and so at the end of the night you go to talk to someone that you recognize. You're like, oh, that person was singing every word, and you go to say hello, and you realize they don't know how to
They don't know
converse
what you're
in
saying,
English. Yeah, and it's humbling. It's really humbling.
Well, it's great to have you guys here, and I know you're on the road and you have a big show here in D.C., so I want to get another song before you guys have to hit the road.
Let's do it.
What are you going to perform for us?
Well, I've had this harmonica around my neck the whole time.
Yeah.
I want to finally use it if I could. So we were talking about the Bro-Am, and there's a song that we wrote that was actually inspired by the homeless kids in our hometown, and it's called Dark Horses.
Made my mistakes, I seen my heart caving. I got my scars, I've been to hell and back again. Born for the blue skies, we survive the rain. Born for the sunrise, we survive the pain. We sing, hey, you can't count us out. We've been running up against the crowd. Yeah, we're the dark horses. We're singing, wait, it's not over now. We've been down, but we've never been out. Yeah, we're the dark horses. The dark horses. Found a way out. The city takes everything you can. Outside the crowds, I can feel my lungs again. We're born for the blue skies. We survive the rain. Born for the sunrise. We survive the pain. We're singing, hey, you can't count us out. Been been running up against the crowd. Yeah, we're the dark horses, singing, wait, it's not over now. We've been down, but we've never been out. Yeah, we're the dark horses, the dark horses. Born for the blue sky, born for the sunrise, survive the rain. We're singing, hey, you can't count us out. We've been running up against the crowd. Here we're the dark horses. We're singing, we don't care what they say. We know we'll find a way. Here we're the dark horses, the dark horses.
Sounding great, Switchfoot. Absolutely great. It's a new album called Fading West. Album number 9 comes out in middle of January. Exciting time for you guys. If people want to get that album, I know Amazon and all the other places. Will you sell it on your website as well?
Yeah, the movie and the record.
People could buy it both.
Switchfoot.com.
The movie's going to be on DVD, available on DVD.
Someday. We're going to put it out digitally first. Yeah.
DVDs are still around.
Yeah.
You know how the industry is changing.
What's the website address for the worldwide audience?
Switchfoot.com.
Easy enough. You guys
Yeah.
also on Facebook and
Yep.
Instagram
Yes.
and
Yeah, hit
Twitter
Drew
and
up
all that
on
stuff?
Facebook,
FaceSpace,
Friendster,
Twittergram.
MySpace,
Instapic.
.net, .com, .org.
And so how about the international tour? When do you think that might happen?
Yeah,
Sometime in 2014? And
Yeah, I think fall of 2014. And I mean, we love traveling the globe, so looking forward to it.
Well, that's exciting. Now, do you guys remember where you were the first time you heard your music on the radio? I mean, that's something that kind of sticks in someone's mind. You probably were all in different places, I assume, unless you were in the same tour bus somewhere. But
I was still in high school. I was a senior in high school getting ready to graduate, and we had a 68 VW Bug that we shared. And it came on our local radio station.
Wow. Well, that'll get your prom date. You're a senior in high school.
It's pretty great
That's
feeling.
me.
Yeah. No, I had my girlfriend in the car at the time, and I was like, turned it up.
Hey, look who you're with. How about you? Do you remember where you were?
I think I might have been at the station, like, trying to get him to play it. So maybe that's where I was. You know.
Bribing him.
Please, play this. It's not bad.
Yeah.
And how about the Grammy? Where is it? I mean, that's the big question. Everybody wants to know, where does a Grammy winner keep the Grammy?
I know. What do you do?
That is the question. I mean, if you got any suggestions.
How about the dash of your car?
Maybe
the Beetle, right there.
on your Nova, right
on the hood of the
your
Nova. On the hood of my 73 Nova.
Or make
Right
it into a
there.
keychain. You know?
Right.
Yeah, like a little pendant.
Oh, this little thing? Like, bring it out.
Well, 3 more years, you guys will be eligible for the Rock Hall of Fame. So,
wow.
Oh, right.
You never know.
Wow.
Can you imagine that? 20 years? That's the
cool.
standard that they set. So here you are at 17 years.
That's unreal.
That's amazing that you guys are still going strong, and I can see why, because you write great music and you sing great music as well. So thank you guys for coming in.
Thanks for having us in. Yeah.
Thank you.
The worldwide audience loves your music, and hopefully you guys will come in again, in January when your tour comes through DC.
Yeah.
Cross some borders. Come on.
Yeah, cross borders. All right, thank you guys. It's Switchfoot here on The Voice of America. Their new album is called Fading West. Please do get a copy on iTunes, Amazon, at switchfoot.com. Wherever albums are sold, you can get a copy of the new album. My name's Larry London, and you are watching VOA Television.